Who is your art actually targeting? How do you make sure that audience is who sees it? Because knowing who your audience is and talking to them are two different tasks. I'm Liz. I help other artists become better content creators, start marketing their work, finally start making sales from their work. We have sleeping babies today. Today's audit is for Diligent Drawer, aka Jordan. Jordan is a storyteller. They do a really good job world building, asking questions. Where I think you might need a little help is with messaging. Videos can be made off the cuff if you can speak fluently while you're thinking. But if you're thinking about what to say and recording at the same time, it comes across like a half thought. Just slows down your speaking cadence enough that people get bored and swipe away. I really think that if you implemented scripting in your videos, you would start to see a lot of success because what you have to say is interesting, but the way you say it could use a little improvement. I think that you could even just write a bulleted list on topics you want to hit on, and then when you're in your app editing, edit out all of the gaps, the millennial pauses, any likes, like noises, filler words that you have. Jordan says that their work is for the outcast, particularly those in the LGBTQ community. That message is not clear in your content. One way to easily clear that up is to literally say it every single time. Even if that means your intro is, I'm Jordan, I make art for people in the LGBTQ community who are outcasted by their family. Let's work on a content plan together that is going to simplify, and over time you can expand it. Ultimately, Jordan's goals are to be an entertainer and eventually start making sales. Now they have a good amount of followers, so they have done some work. Now let's make sure that those followers actually convert to buyers and that we can grow it. You need a little bit more consistency. Not really with the amount you post, but what you post. That way when people see your face, they start to know what they're gonna get. We are gonna give you 3 buckets to work with. If you have an idea that doesn't fit into one of those 3 buckets, you either need to make it fit in a bucket or just not do it. Now, I will say, the larger your following grows, the more you can expand this. When I started doing this stuff, the only thing I ever posted were audits. Because people start to get to know you, your personality, you're more recognizable. They know roughly what they're gonna get when they see you. I always advise my artists to use a marketing funnel for their content. Top of the funnel, you're trying to catch as many people as you can. Middle of the funnel is when you're gonna start making actual true connections. Bottom of the funnel is when you convert them into sales. For you, top of the funnel is gonna be your trends, your funniness, your storytelling. You're really good at these things. I wanna say most of your content is top of the funnel current. This will be the easiest one for you to achieve because you're already doing it. Middle of the funnel is when you're trying to build connections. I actually do have some of these videos. In fact, your top 2 performing videos do this. When you're letting us get to know you, where we can start to envision you as like our friend almost, someone that we can learn from. You're building your world for us to look into. You're inviting us to follow. You're inviting us to engage in your comments by asking questions. These can really be like your process videos, showing off your portfolio, explaining different techniques to us. These are gonna be slightly longer videos. Think of top of the funnel are gonna be a minute or less. Middle of the funnel is 30 seconds to maybe like 2 minutes. You're engaging more, asking more, having longer content that we can see ourselves in. Bottom of the funnel is a call to action. This is what you're ultimately missing, is a call to action. And I know you're not trying to make sales yet, but you're going to want to. You might as well practice these calls to action now. Make your calls to action, to comment, to engage, to follow, or look at your pin post for a resource. Or even right now, you can have a link in your bio that is a free resource. So great, this is very general information. How do you actually use this? If you're doing a 3-post cycle, every post is gonna follow this order. Top, middle, bottom. You could even follow the flow of story, process, showcase. Storytelling is what you're really good at, so I think this is really your strength. So tell us a story of something, maybe a fandom thing, or it's a story of coming out. Tell us something that is a little vulnerable and that people can connect with. Process videos show us how you do it. How do you draw your stuff? But don't just tell us. Tell us something while you're doing the process. Ellison Mayer is one of my favorite artists for this. No, put that in your mouth. Give me that. Ellison Mayer is one of my favorite artists for this because she is so good at sitting down, talking to the camera, but she has it like right up here, her process of what's going on. What's wrong? Showcase is going to be a collection of works that you've done, and it doesn't matter if you've shown it before. It doesn't matter if you've shown it before, show it again, because every time you make a new video, it gets pushed out to different audiences. A lot of people feel like that they can only post their artwork or the process for specific pieces once. Successful artists on this app post the same work over and over.